What's good? Welcome back. The top two. Coop,
Sorry about that.
Johnny. Yeah, he's still here. Um,
Well,
so the episode we did a few days ago, right? Or a
yeah,
week
like
ago, something like that.
yeah, something like 5-7 days.
Yeah, it didn't work. Audio issues,
Killed it
whatever.
too.
Yeah. So we had to take a little break. And, take a bye week, whatever, bye days. Come back. And here we are.
I think, well, my bad to interrupt you, but if you would have uploaded that, I think we would have done 3 that week. So it wasn't too bad, It wasn't too bad. It's been a while though. It's been a while,
Consistency is key.
For real, that's what I'm saying.
So we did our predictions the last episode, right? No, I think
Get it off my chest. And
because I don't think it. We don't think no, because we did it. We said the teams that we wanted to do, but it never got published because the audio messed up.
oh yeah, I know. I thought you said ask. Oh, what the last
So,
video that actually got
yeah.
posted. Oh,
But
got you.
We ended up doing it anyway, me and Johnny. And Johnny, I beat you. It was a very
for
close
real?
one.
Dude, this week was weird.
I went 9-6. You went 8-7. So it was like a game or two off. It is what it is.
I'm still beating you overall. I think if you combine the two. So.
If you we only did 2 weeks and it's tied 1-1.
Oh yeah, you got, bro. I need to double check that because the other time we did it, you got one of the games wrong. You said I had the Saints over the Jets, but
you did.
No,
Yes, you did.
I rewatched, and I sent you a. Yeah.
No, you didn't. You didn't send me nothing.
You know what? Next, get it off my chest topic. It's gonna be it.
That's cool. I like it. So this week is nothing's too different. It's winners and losers, reactions to a brief, and I mean brief reactions to week 5. Not doing every single game, just talk about a few games that you want to talk about. Keep it going. And then predictions for week 16. I'm gonna go 2-1 for that. But I'll start off with the winners and losers. I'll do my winner. The Philadelphia Eagles. I am so proud of my dog, Jalen Hurts. He did so much. And they won the game against the football team that plays in Washington. And they're in fighting. They have a fighting chance to make the playoffs. And that's why they're my winner. And I hope they make the playoffs so we can play them and we can beat them.
Can you hear me breathing? I feel like I'm like my nose.
No.
All right, good. Just making sure. All right, but to interrupt the fact, these COVID games, when you're making these predictions going into it, I wasn't accounting for this for Sir Gilbert to be playing for the Redskins.
I understand.
Like,
I'm still taking the dub, but I understand.
No. Yeah, it's like that's so weird.
It's
it's the Eagles' offense. Is, if you look at the stats, Miles Sanders had 7.3 yards per carry and 131 yards, and Jordan Howard, who recently had trouble making a team average 4.6 with 69 yards. On top of that, Jalen Hurts was 20 for 26 with 301 and 1, obviously. So
yeah. And shout out Nick Sirianni, whatever their coach name is, Nick something. Shout out to him. He's doing a tremendous job with that group.
or something.
He's doing a great job with that group. And I think he's built a great culture there in Philly.
He has COVID too, bro. Another one of those guys, bro. You can't account
for it. Get better, Nick. They need you out there.
You can't account for it.
Who's your winner, Mr. Johnny?
I mean, since we're going to talk about how tight, or we're not going to talk, I am. The AFC playoff picture is a little tight, you know what I'm saying? And the Dolphins,
another day goes by without the Dolphins being.
All right, so no. On top of that, I got to include them because the Saints are starting their 4th string quarterback this Monday against us, Ian Brooks. So they started out with Jameis, went to Taysom, went to Trevor Siemian, and now
they went Jameis, Trevor, and then Taysom.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because Taysom's hurt. But yeah. But oh my God, my point is, it was looking tough for them in the first place, but now it's looking really tough for them, and it was going to be a tough game for us. But I think well, I'm not gonna count it off, but if we lose this game, obviously we don't deserve to be in the playoffs. So got to take it with a grain of salt, you
Yeah.
know. But if you take that into consideration and what happened last week, I'm since we're right here right now, I'm considering them the winner, like without even looking too deep into it. But I'm sure I could pick a couple other teams.
That's okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty obvious who my loser is. Obviously, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Played terrible. Also, I think it had the worst case scenario for heading into the playoff or postseason football. We had Chris Godwin who tore his ACL and he's on a contract here. And I hope we bring Chris back. I really do.
Dude, yeah, because he's been banged up and he is like top 5 in receiving. Like
Yeah,
he's crazy.
I hope we bring him back. He had a good 3-year
Uh-huh.
stretch. Went from really like a no name to one of the best receivers
Dude, he's
in the
yeah,
league.
no.
So
Mhm.
it's you know,
Mm-hmm.
we lost him. We lost Fournette for some time. Levante David for some time. Those guys are projected to. At least I know Levante David. I know Leonard Fournette's status. I think it's changed, but David's supposed to miss the rest of the regular season, and hopefully we have him back by playoff time. Both Fournette and David went to IR, and so they can only play during playoff time. That's the only time. That's the first chance to get back. And that sucks. And that's going to take a hit for us as far as placing. Because last year we didn't have a home playoff game and we went all the way and won, obviously. But I would like to have a home playoff game, at least one or two this year, so that it makes the road to a part two a little bit easier. Tom played terrible. I think the defense, the O line itself didn't look too great. That was the first time since
Yeah.
Tom has been there. The
Mm.
O line was terrible. And this is another season where Tom can't find a way to beat the Saints. And it's weird because it's like going into it, it's like, oh my, we should smoke them. We should beat them by 21. Bare minimum, I think 14.
So are you telling me that the Tampa Bay Buccaneer Brady, the Saints are his New England Patriot Dolphins?
I wouldn't say that. I just felt like, okay, let me get this straight. We're just looking back at last year. His first game as the Tampa Bay Buck played the Saints on the road. So I would throw him a free pass there. But then that next game when they played in Tampa, that was ridiculous. It was a blowout. Going into this year,
Yeah, that was the year before.
Brady struggled again. So I could, you know what? I'll say that. This is his kryptonite. But in the postseason, though, he's 1-0 against them. So that's
He did always beat us at home though, so I guess it's not exactly the same. But when he came to us,
yeah. But
he got that.
in the if we see them in the which I doubt we will, if you see them in the postseason, we will.
No, yeah.
We will beat them.
Oh wait, they beat you, so they're 7-8. Or yeah,
They're
so
7-7 or something like that.
yeah, they have a chance. But they're I don't know because Taysom Hill he can still test positive. It's still it's Thursday.
No, he's not gonna be able to play.
There's
I
a
don't
couple
think
players that test or that came into about this time for the Dolphins that were testing negative, and then I think Saturday.
I think Ian already took first team reps
Oh
this
yeah,
whole week, so it's pretty much
yeah. They could do that to
done.
throw. They could do that to throw people off. Like you never know. Let's get on to something else though. It's already 11.
It's your loser.
Oh
It's your fault.
oh yeah, loser, bro. Okay, my bad, bro. This Android's. Check it out, bro. It's my mom's phone. My loser, dude. I'm gonna go your method, bro. My loser is the Lions. Because I don't even think if the season ended today, they went on because they're tied. They're literally in third place. They're in third place for the pick right now because they have that tie. They're tied with Jacksonville and the Texans. I think I don't think because it's gonna break down toward the point that there's not gonna have as much trade value, but they're still gonna get the guy that they're gonna want at whatever. I'm telling you, they're gonna get the guy they want. Maybe not. You never know. Actually, I feel like, oh, dude, this
We've been expecting you on this side.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
We've
gonna
been expecting you on this side.
Because you're right, dude. You were right. Because I didn't believe you at first when you said it was going to build momentum. And yeah, no, yeah, that was a good
Like it
prediction.
over
That
here.
was good. That was a good prediction on your part. I'll give you that one
It's
for
not
sure.
prediction, it's facts. I've been in those locker rooms before.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, you're right, bro. I've watched two 0-7 teams, dude.
You're right. I know I'm right. All
Turn into
right.
gold.
You're right. You're right.
Mm,
So,
underdogs, baby, throwing them in there again.
oh, Jesus. Uh, we're on to our next part of the episode where we briefly react to this past week. I'm only going to talk about a few games. I've said what I had to say about Tampa. I don't want to talk about Tampa anymore. Let's go.
I do.
I bet you do. Right?
Uh,
I'm going to kill you. Let's talk about, I didn't mean that at all. Let's talk about the Seattle and the LA Rams game, right? Watching the game, I needed Cooper Kupp to have like a 40
check
bomb.
your internet connection.
Me?
Yo, check your internet connection real quick. Yeah.
Mine is good. I'm looking at it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet. I don't know why I was doing that. No. No.
But
your voice wasn't loading properly with the. Let me do this.
It's cool. It's you, not me.
Oh yeah, it's probably on my end. Continue.
Yeah.
Continue on.
Seahawks, Rams. Watching the game, I needed Cooper Kupp to give me like a good 40 piece to solidify fantasy victory. He was like 5 points short, which really pissed me off. But I wasn't supposed to make the playoffs, and I did. And so I'm proud of my team, proud of myself as a GM that I lost like 4 or 5 straight, and I was like, there's no playoffs in sight. And then I made it. No, I'm talking about a league that I actually care about because it's for money. Yeah.
I tried.
So that game right there, it was good. And then, sorry, Saints fans, and the Rams are 2-0 when they do a pass interference that should have been called 2-0.
Oh my god. Well, I don't really. I stopped watching at that point, so I don't really know the situation. But they lost by 10 points. So
yeah, it was a pass. I don't know who it was to, but a linebacker was in coverage against somebody.
Yeah,
and he clearly pass interference.
Oh no!
Didn't even turn around for the ball, hit the guy before he even, kind of like the Saints, Rams, 2.0 pretty much.
It's always on this games. It sucks.
Didn't call it.
It's not gonna happen this Monday, but
I hope. I mean,
on to the next one.
On to the next one. Green Bay and Baltimore. Good game. I loved it. Tyler Huntley, whatever, played very good.
Did we skip a bunch of games, or did you just like?
I'm just briefly reacting to the games that I.
Oh, okay. That you care about. Okay.
Yeah. Huntley, I said, played very good. And then I was talking to my friend, who was a Ravens fan, about that 2-point conversion play, where he just snapped the ball, instantly ran to the right, had to make a decision. Dumbest play call, right? Because how I was thinking, if you're going to do something like that, go for 2 and throw it to Mark Andrews, you do an RPO. Andrews in the slot, put another receiver out wide, another receiver out wide. If Andrews is open, throws it, that's a touchdown. Not Huntley uses his legs. It is what it is. I would much rather lose off of that than lose off of that play call. That was terrible because you literally cut the field in half. So now a backup quarterback has to make a decision with so much field. He
played like a starter,
so much time. Yeah, he played like a starter. You're right, but
what did I say about him last week?
How many quarterbacks who can? We're not going to say like guys like Tom Brady because he can't move, but quarterbacks of that type. Why would you cut the field in half for him on a 2-point? Gotta have it when you can simply and you want to go to the tight end, do something simple. RPO. I would even live and die by a fade back corner of the end zone if you want to do that. Don't cut the field in half.
I don't know.
What I mean? Just don't do that. That was dumb.
That's a tough play right there, dude. Because it's like you're either gonna be the hero or everyone's gonna be questioning it for months
I'm
and
not
years to
I'm
come.
not
So
talking about Huntley. Huntley, I think he did as much as he could do because
I know, but like you never know how many times they could have pulled that in practice and it worked and it looked amazing, this and that. And they're like, this is the play for when we need it, store it, put it away for, and just didn't work out.
I wouldn't have done that because
I know, obviously.
it just
I
makes
would
it.
have I would have went to OT personally,
Well, they had to make
And
two field
how much
goals.
time? How much
Yeah.
time?
I don't know. It was I forgot.
No, no, it was to tie it. It was
No,
to tie it.
yeah, there was a tie. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. I thought maybe there was enough time for A Rod to go down the field. So who knows? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I forgot. It was probably like a minute 30. So if you're doing that, you don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
especially with no
Any games you would like to speak upon?
I think I kind of covered the Dolphins game. It wasn't besides the fact that Duke Johnson, he ran like, dude, he ran. It was fun to watch. We haven't had a running back that's fun to watch in forever, dude. He ran. I don't even know how to compare it, dude. He was juking. He had 4 stiff arms on one play, bro. Like, I don't know how this. I swear to shit, dude. He was gonna get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, 1 stiff arm. Gonna get tackled at the line of scrimmage, 1 stiff arm. Probably at the 5 yard line, another stiff arm. And actually, I think it was 3. And he hit him with a juke, and he got the first down. Yeah, I'm the most effort I've ever seen a running back put in with a bare minimal offensive line in ages. It was fun to watch. Tua kind of played like shit a little bit. You can tell we miss Waddle. You know what I'm saying? Like Waddle's a very, very keen piece to our offense, probably the keen piece to our offense. And Javon Holland, we obviously missed him too, but that's all I'm really gonna say about that because I don't think anyone really deserves a pat on the back that game besides Duke. Everyone else, no, they did their job. They did their job.
Right.
Um,
Right.
But who else? Let's see. The 49ers, they're back on playoff pace at this point. They were banged up going earlier this year, and this had a slow start. And now they have 8 wins now. They're right in the mix for. I think if the season ended, they would be in the playoffs. So hats off to them. I think they might be on yeah, 5 or probably 7-1 run the last 8 games, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some like that. They've been on a
Some.
run. And other than that, Browns are definitely like a loser. And
That
let's talk
Patriots
about
and Colts
yeah.
game, that game right there, geez. You
Colts are
talking about
winners.
just hands off, just Taylor. I mean, he did nothing that really put us that whole night. I would say nothing, but he wasn't spectacular that whole night until he had that 170-yard touchdown. But other than that, they did a solid job of keeping him contained. Because with a player like that, you can't really shut him down. You just got to contain
They're
him.
scary for the next couple of years, dude. Like if you look at Carson Wentz's stats, he's like 26-5 and for like 3,200 yards. So he's literally putting up the stats he used to put up back Super Bowl Philly
And
days.
that's what happens when you pair him and Frank Reich back together.
Yeah, I know, but they like imagine when they get some more like I know they're Michael Pittman and those guys are all right, but imagine when they get some top tier talent to go along with this and they build on their defense, which is already really, really good. I think it's going to be a scary team for a couple years to come, I'm gonna switch my position where I had the Panthers. Like you remember how I think you were pretty high on the Panthers going into the year too, They're young talent.
I wasn't too high.
Maybe not Sam Darnold, but
I wasn't too high because they had Sam Darnold.
yeah, their talent. I was very convinced on it, but I would switch the positioning I had with them with the Colts at this point, 100%. I definitely lower expectations for them, especially they had a slow start too. I think they were 1-3.
Yeah, they did have a real slow start, and everybody was just questioning whether that was the right move or not. But I think it's turning out to be one.
It's working. All right, let's talk about the Saints and Bucks game, and then we can move on. What happened? Just a simple question. I know it's probably a sensitive subject, so you don't have to go like too deep. But like
we lost. That's what happened.
I know, but like, how does 9 points get scored in the whole game?
We couldn't move the ball, and if we had a chance, we just Brady didn't have time.
Really?
And it
Oh
didn't
yeah, I
help
heard
out
that.
when Chris Godwin and Mike Evans had to go down, and Leonard Fournette went down, and then so we had to deal with backups to play, and they didn't take any reps at all. I can tell you that.
Dude, he
So
used
it
to
was
be a
just like they
baller with the
just
backups back in his day.
who,
Brady.
yeah, but those backups weren't ready. That's the thing. They were guys like Tyler Johnson, Scotty Miller. They come in for a play or two a series, and they're gone. But they had to play every play this in the series. So it's just like, you know, they weren't ready for that, and nor were they ready for. You just broke something. Jesus, what did you break?
Don't worry about it. Sure,
Oh my
you can review. You can review film later. You really want to know? I'm sure you'll forget.
Yep. But yeah, we just couldn't move the ball, and then defense gave us all the stops in the world they could have, but it just
It's a shame, dude.
It is a shame.
Yeah, I was
that's where we need AB. This is why you don't turn in a face vaccination card.
That's where you need your three. Yeah, obviously your three Pro Bowl, All Pro wide receivers.
Now two.
I can imagine it. It kind of hurts, you know. Three guys that have
it
all
to
led
watch,
the league in receiving yards at some point.
It was just like, when is going to be that? We just needed one drive to at least get 3 or 6, and we could have been rolling. But that too, and everyone was talking about the Jags hiring Byron Leftwich. You look at that game, and it's like, maybe we step back a little. Maybe he's not that ready yet, because he couldn't move the ball. So I think he's going to have another year in Tampa Bay, the way I looked at it like that. But if they go on another Super Bowl run, and, yeah, he will get that job. But after last week, no shot.
I don't think them firing Leftwich.
No, they're not going to fire. I'm talking about Jaguars hiring him. They're not going to fire him.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, the only way I see him, I got you. Yeah, 100%. I was about to say that's the only way I see him moving. If someone snatches him. Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you for filling us in on you guys' debacle.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to do the same thing for your team.
What?
When you guys either don't make the playoffs or lose in the playoffs, we're gonna have this whole scenario.
I've done it enough.
No, okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. You can do it again.
I did it the first,
and that was by choice. You just did it to do it.
You can't force me to do a segment.
You just forced me, and I.
Dude. No, I wanted you to save me time because I'm gonna watch film at some point, either tonight or like maybe this weekend. The Saints, and it's gonna be the Saints-Bucks game.
And that we didn't run the ball enough. I can tell you that.
Probably not anymore because Taysom Hill's not playing. So that's why I kind of asked you
no team ran the ball that much. I don't know. It was just an awful game.
If we lose, I will go into heavy detail on our
good.
That makes you feel
I want every single play. Even the kickoffs. What could have went better on a kickoff? I don't care if he booted out of the stadium or what. Someone didn't fill their gap right, or someone took a bad step. I don't care.
Dude, we do a lot of fair catching on the kickoff. So I'm gonna say he didn't hold his hand hard enough.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
All right, let's do predictions. Let's do some predictions.
Oh yeah, no, for real.
All right. I'm not gonna count San Francisco and Tennessee, only because that game, I think, literally just ended. And I know who won, so we're gonna go to Cleveland and Green Bay, Christmas Day.
You want to go first, me?
I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I think it's pretty obvious for me.
You waiting for me?
Yeah, I mean, you got to make a pick.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go into detail on. No, I'm going with the same thing. I'm going to the same thing.
Oh yeah, I know. All right, another Christmas Day matchup, I believe.
I didn't want you to say I know again, so I picked first.
Okay.
Just in case.
You know what? I'm picking the same thing.
I knew you were. That's why I said it.
Okay, this is going to be a very awful game to watch. Detroit and Atlanta. That is like, Who's gonna suck the worst? Pause.
You and me. You and me. Oh, dude, I was about to say no, bro. I was about to make it so much worse, bro. I was about. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
I don't even know, bro. I think I got to come back to that game. That's just too. I don't know. I can't think of a winner.
Yeah, dude.
Can I say a
yeah.
tie? I'm not saying.
I
there's
think
not
I think a team that did 2-1 season recently, right? No, 2 ties.
I think of last year.
Yeah, that's awful. You think they would get rid of him by now, But
Hmm.
oh god, my dog just busted in the room. All right, let's continue. Let's get the show on the road.
Okay, Paul. Okay, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take. You know what? Home team, Atlanta. You can't go wrong with a home team.
You say Atlanta?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Lions, dude. They're on a roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go on.
All right. The Rams and the Vikings. That's gonna be a fun one.
Rams.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Jacksonville and the Jets. Talk about another
You're not
game.
telling me what you're going with. You can't.
I picked the Rams.
Dog.
Okay, I picked
And
the
then
Rams. Jeez. Jacksonville and the Jets. Another terrible game to watch. Which one do you want to?
Jets. They had a good game.
I'm
last
going
week.
Jacksonville.
Bet.
Giants, Philly. I'm going Philly.
Oh yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going Philly. Yeah, Giants. They're starting Mike Lennon for the rest of the year.
Buffalo, New England.
Well, is it going to be devastating snow, or is it going to be like a nice and sunny northern game?
I'm going to go New England. I feel like I think it's snowing. I think no.
I feel like the
I don't
Bills
know.
kind of got the run game figured out last week, though.
I'm
going with the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going Bills. I'm switching. I'm going Bills.
Why am I trying to convince you, bro? What am I doing here?
Good. All right, Baltimore and Cincinnati. I'm going Cincinnati.
Crap, I'm lost. Hold up. Oh,
Pick them.
Baltimore.
Pick them. Pick Baltimore.
No, yeah, I picked the Bengals. Yeah, because what's his face had 120 yards last week, and they have no second cornerback, and they blow a bunch of coverages, and they have their backup quarterback in. So
okay, all right. Chargers and Houston. It's pretty
yeah.
there.
We don't even gotta yeah.
What oh, you picked the Texans? Oh, right. Oh boy. The wannabe Super Bowl champs and the Panthers.
I gotta think about this one, dude. Who's Brady? Just kidding. Bucks.
You know what? I guess I can go Bucks. I think I believe in them that they will actually score a point.
Is Sam Darnold coming back to this a revenge game?
Yikes. All right. Chicago and Seattle. Oof. That's going to be. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say Chicago.
Dude, their defensive line looked absolutely disgusting. Like it was they weren't even blitzing and they were getting a sack every other play. And you know how Seattle's offensive line is, so that's tough. But one of the guys that was providing a lot of the pressure just went out on the COVID list. I don't know how heavy I want to take that. I'm going Seattle.
Good. Denver, Las Vegas. Riding with my Broncos, man. Riding with them. Teddy. No, oh, never mind. Raiders. No Teddy B.
Yeah. I'll go with the Raiders too. Why not?
Yeah. So this week
I
is
feel like
gonna
Drew
be
Lock's
weird.
gonna snap though.
Yeah. Pittsburgh and KC. That's very
Chiefs.
challenging. There you go. Chiefs. All right. The team that plays Washington and the Cowgirls.
I was gonna try to make a joke there, but that
Mhm.
I paused because I was trying to think how cancelable, like
Yeah.
cancelable
Good.
it was,
Good.
and my mind came to the conclusion that I shouldn't say it. We go with the Cowboys.
Good. Good. I pick Cowboy. No, I could the Cowgirls as well.
I'm growing. I'm developing, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. We can use that. And finally, oh boy. Yeah, the
Miami.
Whales and the Saints. I will sadly go with the Whales because the
Hell
Saints
yeah,
are on their
brother.
fourth string quarterback. But who knows if they play like they did last week? You never know, right?
Yeah, dude. You never know, bro. Ian Brooks could
Ian Book, man. Book.
Brooks.
Book.
Yeah, dude. I just don't. That doesn't sit right with me, dude.
Yeah, he's just
Doesn't.
like mispronouncing a child's name, like someone's child's name wrong. It's cool. I understand.
You really do you know this guy personally?
No,
Your family friend? You
but
took that to heart.
I would just because you know my name, right?
Corian.
Corey. Yeah, that's what a lot of that's not how it's pronounced. That's not how
Coriander.
they say Corey. I have had someone.
Dude, I
I
know
don't
how to
even.
say your name, bro.
Yeah,
I
you do.
you would
But
correct me if I yeah.
exactly, I would correct you because that's not how my mother said my name when I was
Bro,
born. She looked at
try
me, you know.
uh-huh.
So
Try
I'm
having
going to correct.
having everyone have like a specific way they think your name's spelled, bro. And it's not spelled anything like that, bro, every time. That's how I feel, dude.
Because I think it's pretty simple. You have core on. Now you could say core on, but you sound a little stupid.
Depends
Core
on depends on where we're going in
eon.
Florida. In Jupiter,
Core
in
e.
Jupiter, how the teachers pronounce it properly?
I have to like literally. There was a teacher every single day. I had to correct her every single day.
Damn, she was probably just trying to have fun with it, you know?
If
But
that, or she just really just didn't want to say it, or just didn't know how to say it. So
true.
I just,
We're
I
really
take
off
it very
subject.
personal if you pronounce my name wrong.
For real, for real. But what do we got? What other topics we got going into?
That's it.
That's it.
Look,
Yeah,
man, you guys have a Merry Christmas
for real. You
and
too, bro. You too.
get this situation
I
figured
feel like
out.
you don't think about yourself enough, you know?
I do. I just
Always
spent too
there.
much money on myself the past few days. I kind of regret it. I
Oh,
bought a
maybe,
taser. Okay.
dude. You never know, bro.
I
You
bought
never
it.
know.
It was a
Better safe than
stupid
sorry.
bet. And I bought a taser. And this taser is still sitting in the bag because I'm really contemplating returning it. But I don't think I can.
You're gonna end up hurting yourself.
I'm gonna hurt somebody. I got to taste. I have to taste somebody with this now.
I mean, yeah, you bought it.
Just,
I mean,
I can't just let it. I'm not tasting myself. Someone has to feel this taste.
make sure it's on low wattage. Start out small, work your way up.
You're right. You're right.
Don't start out at medium. That's all I'm saying. You never know, bro.